Welcome back. How you doing? Come on over. Today we're gonna do pick a card on what are your boss's secret thoughts about you. So I have 4 piles for you to choose from here. The Magician, the Star, the Empress, the Emperor. Whichever pile calls to you the most. Angels, ancestors, guides, Mother God, Father God, and highest self. Please help me connect now with the divine energies so I can bring forward clear, accurate messages and insight for the viewers. Anything dark or negative, you can leave now in loving peace. Amen. Blessed be it is done. It is so. All right, I think we'll start off. With pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. How are you doing today, baby? So I wrote down, just by going off this card here, I wrote down what kind of employee you are in general. What kind of a worker you are, how you work. What does he all have in here? Let's take a look at this closer. Dice, a knife, a dagger, coins, chalice. Who's got pentacles? What are this? Is this his divination dice? Like, is this his yes or no, or is he? Should we go and focus better? There we go. Okay. So, for the Magician, you have the Midas touch. You're resourceful, capable of doing great things, many skills and abilities. You can easily make money. You're lucky in your investments, capable of climbing the corporate ladder. Okay. Sometimes you can be impulsive, rash, or you dive headfirst into new endeavors. But you can be fickle, changing jobs or interests, jumping job to job. Sorry, I was out of focus. Look away for 1 second to read the paper. You can be fickle. You can change jobs often. You often don't notice or appreciate when co-workers take the steady, step-by-step accomplishments made. So when they're moving at, the day-to-day things that are supposed to be done, like, okay, for example, if you work in a restaurant and somebody's supposed to be temping that stuff, right? Not pushing the pencil and making it up, but they're actually supposed to go over there and temp it. The Magician is going to be somebody, although charismatic and really lucky and, impulsive, but like brilliant, and he can do it. He makes it work, So, where was I going with this? Okay, so something that's taking temps day to day, the Magician isn't going to notice really that, it's just kind of an expected, so they don't give a lot of praise. They can miss that, and other people, they don't show, which, can piss off other people that you work with. So, I said step-by-step accomplishments made in order and tradition. So, if I was hiring and I was looking for somebody to run the restaurant, I don't know if Magician would be the first choice, only because, and depending on what you're looking for an employee, but the the magician is not going to be somebody that excels in keeping up a system probably that's already working. They're going to be somebody that advances quickly, moves quickly, but therefore isn't the most, you know, I don't know if this person would want to do a 9-to-5 job doing the same thing, you know, assembling the same parts and not having that opportunity to move up. So it's a blessing and a curse, baby. Don't take it personal. Okay, but I want to dive in now, and I want to take a look at what your boss's secret thoughts are about you. I have not looked at them, so I'm really excited. Whew, all right, pile number 1. They secretly think, quit trying to stuff me in too small of a box. So they might think that you stereotype them, and they feel like they're much more than that. The energy could be mirrored, and it could be that they do that to you, that you think that about your boss, or that maybe they, even if it's subconsciously, recognize that they do that to you. Oh boy. Oh boy. So this is rob, stolen money, missing possessions. They could think that you stole money or took something from there. I mean, if it doesn't fit, and a lot of most of the other messages do anytime in any reading. Sometimes it's just for, you know, a specific person or a specific group of people that are watching, not necessarily for everybody that chose this group. So if somebody's boss thinks that, maybe they stole some money. Violent. They might think that you're violent. Jeez. Who are you? Just kidding. Oh, but wimpy. Oh my goodness, they're hopefully spirit is there. Hopefully they're thinking nice. Okay, but just because people think it doesn't mean that it's true, or it doesn't even mean that they came to the conclusion like, yes, you are the person for sure that stole. They could just be thinking like, I wonder if it was them, or would they be capable of doing something like this? You know what I mean? But there's some kind of thought in there. Violent, wimpy. Okay, so this one, hashtag what you need. So this is a romantic one, but we can make it fit in for the workplace too. Hold on. I want to be perfect for you, not as in I want to be perfect, but I want to be perfect for you. Hashtag what you need. So so they're either thinking that you do this at work. You're trying to be perfect for what they need you to do. I want to be perfect for you, not as in I want to be perfect, but I want to be perfect for you. Hashtag what you need. So they think that either you are what they need, or that you are the type of employee that wants to like meet all the requirements and give them what they need. All right. Says get down on your knee and kiss my hand/ring. So it's a reference for, you know, like when you would meet the king or queen, get down and kiss their ring. So they want you to bow down and acknowledge that they are the king or the queen. Got caught. So they might think, I mean, this could be for somebody that you did get caught stealing from somewhere, or a different job or something like that. Weird. Like I think that you're weird. That you're a clout chaser. You're a drama queen. So you're full of drama and clout chaser. Like what? Like trying to win over like frans, like get popular vote or opinion. You know, get people on your side about drama. Oh, that you might be a narcissist. Oh my gosh, this is brutal. I'm gonna need a trigger warning. Oh, did you have a booger in your nose while you're talking? Maybe in real life right now, you're at work while I'm recording this and you have the booger in your nose while you're talking to them. Oh my God, it's hilarious. I don't think any pile can beat this. This is hilarious. Oh, did you have a beer belly? Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Oh boy, one more. And it's that you have a busted ride. Okay. I did mean to pull an affirmation card, but I did not bring them over. So let me just think of a affirmation now from Spirit, or let me see what Spirit says, and then I'll convey the message. Hold on. I'm the man, or I'm the woman. At first I heard I'm the shiz, you know. I am employee of the month. Whatever goals you have in your career. If you want to be charismatic, I am charismatic. All right. I think I'm going to leave it there. I'm sorry it was so brutal, and I hope that you take everything that people say or think about you that they never know that you'll have access to with a grain of salt, and energy is always changing too. So maybe you irritated them recently. Maybe they have their own issues going on and they're more irritable and they're thinking nasty about everybody in general. We don't know, right? But if the messages resonated for you, if you want to share what pile you picked, I love reading your comments. If you're not a subscriber, you should. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. Come hang out. Check out my other content. Okay, well, love you guys. Bye. Had to clear out that energy. Hi, Pile 2. Hi, Star Baby. How are you? So, pile number 1 was Liddy Lit, and I will definitely have to add a trigger warning now. I forgot how mean some of these cards are in here. So, it's good, the bad, the ugly. It's their thoughts. And before we'll say it. Well, I'll say it right now, so I might forget. If somebody is thinking nasty stuff about you, it could just be because they are in a crappy mood. And they might be thinking nasty stuff about everybody, right? Or maybe they got something you did irritated them. Or whatever. But we take everything that people say with a grain of salt. And everything that they think, especially when they don't think you'll ever have access to it, right? Okay, let's just jump right. Oh, no. What I'm going to do first for your pile 2 is I channeled career messages and what kind of employee you are based off the image you picked, or the card you picked, the pile you picked. Oh, I didn't realize she is exposed, so maybe I won't hold that up anymore. I thought she wasn't anatomically correct, but she is. They're just very light. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, Star. So you are the type of employee that they would love to have on call, or you are the go-to if they need to do a call someone in to help out. Inspirational, calm, peaceful. It's hoped renewed, power and strength to carry on. So it comes after the Tower card. So you're the kind of person that brings hope when after something terrible happened, or as you know, if all of a sudden 2 buses full of people pull up and you're in a restaurant, that you know they're gonna call you. Oh man, things are terrible. It's burning down and crashing, and then you'll come in and you'll be like calm and inspirational because, I mean, maybe you're the kind of person who's been through a lot of stuff. You know, nothing can phase you. Nothing can break you. 200 buses. Okay, let's do it. We'll make it through. Everything's gonna be okay. That's the motto of the Star. Everything is going to be A-okay, baby. We got, has everything needed for fulfillment, only maybe lacking the courage to take the plunge. Afraid of their own greatness, but they have resilience and a lot of inner power. You know, so just like maybe like a aspiring artist, right? And they're really, really good, but you know, like they self-sabotage because they're scared to even try. If that makes sense. Has faith and the positivity that they will, that is needed to reach their financial and career goals. I butchered that sentence. So you have the faith and the positivity needed to reach your goals in finances and in career. They're confident, versatile, or you are confident, versatile, and you have good communication skills. I'm just picking up on like somebody coming in for a shift if it is chaotic like that. And I was going to say, you're the person that they, after the chaos starts to calm, you're the person they talk to first. But I don't really know if that's true. You're more like, if there's going to be a person talking, it's going to be you. Like they would rather everybody else just shut their mouth and work really hard. And like you are going to either, whether it's tell people what to do or talk to customers or be the one that answers the phone because you can keep that calm when everything else is so chaotic. I mean, isn't a star like after something implodes? You know what I mean? Like you're made from that rebirth after that tarot or after that tower falls. Okay, well that's what I channeled for that. Now, your pile? Yes. Let's dive into your boss's secret thoughts about you. I'm excited. I did not look at any pile. I was laughing my butt off with the first one. Okay, let's go. They think, you will not break me. Nothing can break me. They may also think this about you. I mean, honestly, that does kind of go with what we were just saying about the star, but I'll give you something to talk about. I have secrets. Okay, so I'll give you something to talk about. I have secrets, like that's like in a literal sense. So if there's been like gossiping or something going on, like they could give you something to talk about. Like literally, they could give you something to talk about because they have they know the secrets, or they have a big secret. Okay, stop running. This would be hilarious if this is like literal too. You should leave a comment if you get in trouble for like running. Like, no running in the halls. You know. If the messages resonate, you can hit the like button. You can always comment what pile you picked. I love reading your guys' comments. And if you're not a subscriber, what are you doing, babe? If you like my vibe, please subscribe. Disgraceful. Let's see. See if there's more that goes with that. Oh, vapid. Oh boy. You're disgracefully vapid. Oh boy. That you're lonely. I heard all by myself, don't wanna be. I will try to post it. I did a good job. It just might not be instant depending on what time you come across the video, but I do go back and put in the description box, and I usually link a YouTube with the song and the lyrics, you know. But there's a lot of times I get extra messages through, and I channeled it from Spirit, so I get extra messages on You're going to get more insight on like what they were thinking or what this relates to with you. And I don't know who sings it all by myself. I don't know. Leanne Rimes? That I have no idea. Sorry if I butchered it. Oh no, this is so mean. I'd have to put a trigger warning. This is a terrible. That you're dating an ug mug. If you don't know what that is, that's a person with an ugly face. Oh. There's more to look. First of all, there are more to looks. I was telling my daughter, I was like, when it comes to like marriage or finding like a life partner, I don't know if you should put looks very high, like in priorities. I don't, because like people get old, accidents happen. Like if they get a scar or, you know, getting a bad car accident or whatever. I don't know. Looks change. I mean, sure, it's nice, but that's just, I don't know. Let me know what you think. I don't want to make myself sound shallow, so just shut up. It was 2102 on the recording when I just looked, so that could be a additional angel message for you. Now you have a criminal record. Oh, that you're eating healthier. Oh, I was wondering if this, I had a feeling this card was going to come out in a group. And I have thousands of cards. But I could see it from the back of it earlier when I like picked them up. I could see the vampire teeth on there that I drew. And I was like, oh boy, whose boss wants to bite their neck? So I was thinking, when I was thinking about it before I even did this reading, it's so weird. I like channeled it beforehand. This is something about like draining your energy or something. Your neck, I want to bite your neck because vampires do that. Or they literally, I mean, could be attracted to you and want to bite on your neck, like give you a hickey or something. That might be a situation of somebody that's watching this group. But anyways, it could be about like draining you. They think that you're an F-boy or an F-girl. Oh, they think that you're a chubby chaser. Oh boy. You like what you like. Different strokes for different folks. And a ghoster, so you might have blew them off or not answered them about something. Could have been about a shift, could have been about, Lord knows what. That you're a ghoster. And I was gonna bring affirmation cards down. And I didn't. So let me see if I can channel an affirmation for you. I am healthy, I am happy, I am me. I stay in my own lane. Not that you usually don't. I mean, it's just good to continue. Just seems something about like all the, when it said I'll give you something to talk about and I know secrets, I think that you should just stay in your own lane about that. And not be listening to what people are talking about. I said earlier that people probably like to talk to you either during work or either during the shift, you know, or during downtime or whatever. Oh, what was the other one? Okay, so the star often has a fear of taking the jump. I am deserving of greatness. You know, or whatever your goal is. If it is, you know, to become an artist, I deserve to be a famous artist, an accomplished artist. I deserve to make X amount of money. If you have a goal with, you know, the world is infinitely abundant, the universe is infinitely abundant, I deserve a 6-figure salary, something like that. And you can also write them down on a board, you know, write them on a piece of paper and stick them next to your bed, and when you wake up, just read them out. And it will, the more you hear it, the more you believe it subconsciously, first of all. And that is going to start manifesting exactly what you want. So, because if you say it enough, you'll believe it. All right. Well, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, afternoon, evening, or night. Thanks. Love you. Bye. I think I'll do the Empress next. Empress pile. How are you doing? I hope you're having a lovely day, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time it is, wherever you are. So I just channeled, so I went off of the image on the card for each pile, and I channeled what kind of employee you are. So for the Empress, look, a peacock too. I didn't see that. Peacock, sunflower. What's in the back here? A butterfly? Thought it was a dragon at first. I think it's a butterfly. Okay, so the kind of employee you are. You're the hashtag work mom. You like to listen to others, their concerns. Like people really, if they have something to express, or if, let me just gonna get that in focus. There we go. Where was I now? So people like to come and talk to you, tell you about who's pissing them off at work or any concerns they have, even if it's just about, like the franchise in general or, the workplace in general or whatever. I don't know if somebody works for a franchise. You also, so you're very nurturing. You're like their mom, right? The work mom. And you listen to everybody. Everybody likes you. You must give people a lot of encouragement and nurturing of their, it could even be their egos, because the downside of the Empress at work is going to be you sometimes bear the whole load because you are almost too empathetic, right? So someone might say, oh, my back really hurts, and so you're end up pulling the extra weight, literally. I don't know if this happened recently. So, but yeah, you muscle through the shift. That's how they make it through the shift when you're there. You pretty much do it all, I feel like. Very creative and passionate, abundant, lenient, wise and experienced. Abstract thinking and abstract ideas that actually work. Okay, sensual and fertile. So you might be, people might be attracted to you. You look sexy. That's what they think. All right. Might get hit on by people at work a lot. Yeah. Also, it says lucky, or you are lucky. And you have uninhibited growth. And also, on a side note, is you might intimidate masculines at work, the Empress. So we're going off energies, not sexes, right? So if you're standing in this, divine feminine power here, this Empress power, you're going to intimidate masculines like pages, knights, princes, and kings, because you're an Empress. You're more experienced, more knowledgeable, and, it's a man's world. So sometimes men that aren't standing in there, the Emperor and the Empress are actually counterparts. You know what I mean? So the Emperor is not intimidated by the Empress. But a page sure is intimidated by an Empress. A knight sure is intimidated. So that can cause problems in the workplace for you. Even though you're so nurturing and you're so kind and you have such a big heart, especially this reminds me for some reason of Leo energy too. I'm a Leo rising. So sometimes, you're just confident. You're the motherfucking Empress. You know what I mean? So, but sometimes that can cause problems because you get haters because they're intimidated by you pretty much. Even though you're a woman, you're the Empress. Okay. Don't nobody come for me in the comments because I do not care. That's how I feel. All right. So let's move into your channel. Okay. This is your boss's secret thoughts about you. And they are so funny. I have not looked at them yet. I was laughing so hard last time. Okay. You can leave your card out here, though. They think that you're misogynistic, or maybe they're thinking about how you called them misogynistic. That would go with more with what I was just saying. Let me know in the comments. If these messages resonate for you, if you enjoy the reading, hit the like button. I love reading comments, so you can tell me what pile you picked, how it resonates with your story. All right, they think you're so hot. Remember I was saying you're sexy? Okay, to pick your brain and hear your side of the story. Hashtag goals. So they're intrigued by how you think, right? Like how you strategize and how you interpret people. Like maybe you're a person that's into psychology or something, but they want to hear your side of it and how you think about things. They'd love to pick your brain and hear what you think about it. And it's going to be different situations for different people that are watching. Oh, they think that you might need to humble yourself. See, I was picking up, though. You might have people that, like maybe your boss feels a little threatened, right? Maybe it's hard, for them to admit other people are, might be better at something than they are. So maybe they really need to humble themselves, but they're thinking it about you, because that's usually how that works. Energy is usually mirrored. So it's, what we see in others is a reflection of ourselves. So they think that you don't take accountability. They've been thinking that you drive in a clown car. They're hating on your car. Clown car could mean, I heard Tesla. But it could be, like you have a small car, or you have maybe like a custom color, or they could just think that it's crap. It's a joke. You know what I mean? So you're driving in a clown car because it's funny how terrible your car is. Trigger warning, could get much worse. Some of these messages were mean. There were thousands of cards in there. The good, the bad, the ugly. So these are their secret thoughts. They don't think that that you're going to hear them. And they could be having a bad day, They could be in a crabby mood. Oh, that you have a lazy or a squinty eye. That's what they thought. Well, they thought about how they had a dream about you. Oh my gosh. If it doesn't fit with your situation, this might just have to be confirmation for somebody, but something about a child. It could have been a dream about a child too. They could have had a dream that you wanted to have their child, or they had a dream where you guys had a child. And maybe subconsciously it's, and it could be something like so animalistic, almost like, like maybe you have childbearing hips, and then next thing you know, they're having a dream about how you guys had a kid. It was so weird. And it's just because they liked your hips. Okay, they think that you're book smart. They could think that you like to read books, or know you like to read books. Maybe they've seen you reading a book at work. Oh, no. They think you have stretch marks. Oh, who doesn't? That's over 10, 12 years old, right? I mean, for females, I don't know about. Sometimes things grow in place real fast that you weren't expecting. You don't know. You don't know what's going to... Whatever. You think you're a brat? Oh, no. They think you have a flat butt. Oh, boy. I'm sorry. Or that their kid doesn't like you, or that your kid doesn't like the job you have, or doesn't like them. I don't know. I could not get more on that. Okay, well, I forgot the affirmation cards. I wanted to try to channel an affirmation that you guys could work on. So give me 1 second to listen to Spirit. Okay, how about it's none of my business what other people think about me? Or like water off a duck's back. That could be, wasn't there? I think that was somebody that was on that RuPaul's Drag Race that said that all the time. And I thought, oh, that's such a beautiful thing, you know. Could tell that they were kind of an emotional person, you know. But, I mean, I am lucky. It could even be, you know, work mom if you liked that. If that was something that, you know, warmed your heart to hear, it could be, you know, just start calling yourself work mom. Hi, everybody. Work mom's here. Tell me what's going on. And how did that make you feel? Oh, I love you guys. Thank you for letting me connect with your energy. I hope that some of the messages resonated and that you liked the reading. You guys have a lovely rest of your day. Goodbye. All right. The Emperor group. Let me just get a drink of water. I've been laughing so hard because I did not look at these cards yet. They are pulled out of a deck that I created that literally have like thousands of cards now. Some of them are very mean. Some of them are very beautiful. So I'm going to add a trigger warning to the title. If you have a sensitive ego or if you have a hard time taking criticism, this is not going to be a reading for you. Let's take a look at the image on here. The ram, Aries. Is the world in his hands. Lovely garments and adorned with jewels. Maybe you dress nice at work. Dress nice for work. You know, like maybe a little bit nicer than everybody else does, or maybe not nicer than your boss does. Or when you come in on days when you're not working, maybe you look nicer than your boss does. Okay, and then I channel messages on what kind of employee you are. So, the Emperor, you are hashtag boss daddy. So whether you are a woman or a man, however you identify, you are the boss. Head honcho. Even though we're going on what your boss thinks of you, you might, I don't know, maybe you don't have a boss, or maybe you have to let me know in the comments, but they think you're the man, you're the boss. Even if you're a woman, right? Okay. So as an employee, you are the person in charge. You go by structure and discipline. You have authority. You have the wisdom and experience. You overguard your emotions and you can be a control freak. Let's keep it real. You're pretty strict. You like to micromanage. And on a negative side, this, some of those were negative, I get it. But so problems that could cause at work. You might have people that tattle on you because they think that you're cold or not. You know, they could be over emotional. Maybe you try to give constructive criticism or tell them what to do and don't expect to have to explain it to them because, you know, you just expect everybody around there knows that you're the most competent person there. So you might get people that complain about you that what you said was mean to them or not respectful or too brash or blunt. Okay. This is definitely, though, somebody who, I mean, you are definitely somebody who would be great at, you know, being the boss or running a store, you know, because you have that discipline. You'd be surprised how hard it is for people to have discipline, right? When it comes to work and doing things the way they're supposed to be done and continually, you know, you might be the person though that over obsesses about So I did in a different group, I was talking about how they do not notice this or appreciate this, and this is the energy that the Emperor is going to embody, though. So like if you work in a restaurant and you're supposed to be taking temps, you're going to be the person that always take every day. Those temps are done on time and they're not pencil pushed, they're done correctly, and it's, you know, written down and recorded and you initialed it and it's filed in the correct filing cabinet. Excuse me. Every single day, every single time, which sometimes people, you know, like underestimate how valuable that can be to keep things really orderly and strict, right? But it can make things operate, you know, smoothly at times and make things really successful. So you definitely would make a business accomplished, you know, somebody that knows the proper steps to get from here to accomplished, you know, and is working at them. And now he sits up here and tells everybody else how to do it because he has the wisdom, you know. This works. We'll do this every day. We will take the temperatures and we will record them. And then you guys will be responsible to put it in the envelope and file it correctly. And they'll be like, oh, I only forgot one time. And you'll be like, well, you find those papers and you put them in the right filing. And they'll be upset about it. And you'll be like, oh, geez, such a big deal. Or he didn't have to yell at me about that. But to you, you know, to the Emperor, though, that kind of stuff is important. And I have worked in restaurants and I've worked with different kind of bosses, right? Some that stand in more of this Emperor and some that are standing in an Empress or some that are, you know, but it is a guarantee for success, you know, at least if something goes wrong, you know, everything is where it's supposed to be. So that you can make, it's not chaos. You get what I'm saying? So even if something happens that's unexpected, you know, don't worry. All we got to do is complete these checklists that I have mounted on the wall. Okay, let's get into the messages. So these are your boss's secret thoughts about you that they don't know that you're going to hear. So what are they thinking about you? Okay, is it empathy or projection? So maybe you've been trying to give them advice on something or enacting. Okay, so it's not that you're acting. You think that you understand it because you're so empathetic. But they have been thinking about the situation like, oh, they think it's because they get me because they're empathetic. But really, are they just projecting it? So let me think of an example. So say you're going up for some kind of promotion and you have to complete like a workbook or something, right? To get some kind of certification or something. And simultaneously, you also are going through a breakup, unfortunately, right? And so, and you come in late and it's because you're struggling emotionally, or it's because they are, but you are assuming it's because they've been studying too hard for this test. Does that make sense? So maybe you've been overbeared with your load at work and you're saying to them, I know you're overbeared with your work, you know, I know you have to study and I know that you care so much about these checklists being done, you know, I know that you're worried about the checklist not getting done on time today and you've been studying for your tests and stuff. And so your boss has been thinking like, no, you don't even know what you're talking about. You're projecting that on me. That's your issues. You're misinterpreting something. Whew. Up for some more lessons. I wonder if you're up for more lessons. Oh my gosh. They didn't give a tiny package. Sorry, I didn't expect it. Okay, hold on. A gentle touch or stroke of the hand. Oh my goodness. So maybe you guys did touch hands and they're thinking about when you guys touched hands. I don't know. You guys should leave that in the comment. That is hilarious. If you like the video, you should give me a thumbs up. If the messages resonate, you could leave a comment. Let me know what pile. I love reading your guys' comments. Let me know what pile you picked or share how they resonate for you. If you did touch hands, let me know. If you think your boss is thinking about how he wants to touch your hand or how you guys touched hands, let me know about that. I need some more tea on this. And if you're not a subscriber and you like my vibe, you should subscribe. I'm part of my soul fam. Come hang out. I'm trying to meet the resistance with love. So they're trying to be kind and compassionate and understanding about something, but you're pissing them off. Oh, they might think that you're delusional about something. Okay, let me read this. This is a long one. I want my closure. I can handle us not being together, but not knowing how you feel, or even more so what you want, is tormenting. So they could be thinking, maybe you did go through a breakup, and they're thinking that you need your closure. Maybe you've been talking about it at work. Maybe you dated your boss, and they think you need closure. I don't know. They're thinking you're bipolar. I wonder if the if that recorded. My stomach just made a really loud noise. I'm hungry. Oh no. This is messed up. They're thinking speed off a cliff going 100 miles an hour or choke on a chicken bone. That's probably not in every situation, but maybe somebody's boss really was thinking that about them. I am not saying who. I'm just saying maybe your boss got upset about something and they wish you not well, which is not cool, you know. But people do that. So you can always pray to Archangel Michael, do a return to sender, because you don't deserve to have anyone wish you unwell. I don't give a fuck what the reason is. Everything you accused me of and you assumed is false or incorrect, especially your boss. Whose boss does that mean? It's not like, you know, you had a fucking big, long, messy relationship or something. Fuck. Everything you accused me of and assumed is false or incorrect. You think you're a good parent. I really want to know what the situation is between you and your boss. Because they almost feel uncomfortable. And it even says too, like, delusional. Everything you think is wrong. They're trying not to snap. I'm trying to meet the resistance with love. Oh, boy. Oh, tiny package. All right, let's see what else comes in here. Oh, I think that you're lost. Okay, but I just channeled Lost Without You by Robin Thicke. I just channeled that the other day too, so I don't know. Is somebody listening to this song? So you can Google the lyrics. I'll try to remember to put it. I do a good job of it. It depends on when you watch. It just takes me a little bit to update the description box, but I will try to put Lost Without You, Robin Thicke, with the lyrics in there for you, because there might be additional messages. Maybe you're going through this breakup and maybe they just know that you feel lost. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, guys. Oh boy, you're my distraction. This could just be that they think that you were distracting them. And if you were dating your boss, had a relationship with your boss, they could think that how you were just a distraction for them to get their mind off of their problems and things that they should be working on for themselves, you know. So not only am I getting like, so I have a feeling like maybe your boss was in a marriage, or so if this is somebody's situation, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You were their distraction, whether it was romantically or you distracted them at work. They were thinking about how you're a distraction. It's a funny one to end on. And then it says, I'm sad when I wake up and realize that you are not here with me. It's not funny if you were dating your boss, but this is funny if you're not. So they wish I could wake up with you beside them. Okay, this could be like a pun on, like a over exaggeration on if they go into a shift too. Like they're sad when they realize that you're not working with them. That's for somebody's situation. Like they might have said that to you because they think it. Or if your boss says this to you, like after this video or something, like, I was so sad yesterday because when I came into work, you didn't work with me. Awesome. Which is a really nice thing to say. I don't know. I said it so. Douchebaggy. Okay. And let me see if I can channel an affirmation. I don't have any affirmation cards down here, which I wanted to give you like advice and affirmation to focus on instead of, and I didn't know how rough these were going to be to deliver. Okay, so if you're going through a breakup, if this is your situation, you know, like, when I'm at work, I focus on accomplishing or my goals. When I'm at work, I'm focused on work. Work is for work. I don't know. How about I am protected, I am safe, I am protected from the bad juju that others send at me. Archangel Michael protects me from, you know, he severs energetic ties that aren't to my highest good. He protects me. My ancestors and my spirit guides will return to sender. They got my back. All right, pile 4. All right, Emperors. Well, you guys have a lovely rest of your day, afternoon, evening, or night. Thank you for letting me connect with your energy. I love you guys. Bye.